Hello, fellow Legendary fans. It is a new year, and that means it's time for some new expansions. The first expansion that is going to be released in 2023 is going to be Marvel Studios' Infinity Saga. We've got a couple of teasers about this over the weeks, including the fact that it's going to be a small box expansion, but we got our first blog post today. Let's go ahead and jump into it and see what we can expect from Marvel Studios' Infinity Saga. Starting with a returning keyword, phasing. First seen in Legendary Civil War, phasing represents heroes becoming insubstantial and moving through solid objects. Doctor Strange is well versed in such matters via his astral magic and use of portals, but it's hardly the only means of becoming intangible. During your turn, if a card with phasing is in your hand, you may swap it with the top card of your deck. With this, you can save a card for next turn, control what's on the top of your deck, or just put your luck on the line and hope to draw the one you need. Phasing cards won't always be immediately powerful in the sense that you want to play them right away, but with some patience and planning, they can be a powerful tool in any deck. And the first card reveal for this set is Doctor Strange's common Open Portals. Doctor Strange is one of the heroes we saw named in the solicit, but this is our first look at a bunch of details, including the fact that he is Avengers affiliated, of course. This is a ranged card with 1+ recruit and a cost of 2. This is probably his cheapest common card. As you can see on these cards, by the way, the movie logo returns from the MCU sets, letting you know which film it came from. This has phasing, and ranged you get +2 recruit. I think you'll find our wills equal to yours. I'm very excited for all the movie quotes in this expansion. So by the way, this will be the 5th Doctor Strange hero set in Marvel Legendary after Doctor Strange Illuminati, Doctor Strange Avengers, Venomized Doctor Strange from Venom, and then if you count Dr. Punisher Soldier Supreme, that would be the 4th one before this one. Doctor Strange did have the teleport keyword in Secret Wars Volume 1, but this is the first time he's used phasing. Just like the Lockjaw Special Sidekick, it is a ranged card that costs 2 with phasing, but unlike that card, you can get potentially 3 recruit out of this, and what's great about this one is that you can keep on phasing it until you have it in your hand with another ranged card to almost guarantee you get that 3 recruit. Now let's move on from phasing to a second returning mechanic to Legendary. Once again, multi-class cards return. They're exactly that, cards featuring multiple classes, such as Covert and Instinct that are active simultaneously. These make them great for triggering combos and showing just how united the Earth's mightiest heroes are in their darkest hours. Each hero in Legendary Marvel Studios' The Infinity Saga will have at least one multi-class card. Once again, Black Panther will showcase his omnidisciplinary skill set by having all of his cards as multi-class. And speaking of Black Panther, let's go ahead and check out his card here. This is Black Panther's common Avengers Reassembled. So Black Panther here is Avengers affiliated. I'm going to guess that all the heroes in this set are probably going to be Avengers affiliated because these are Avengers films they're based off of. This is an Instinct Covert dual class card, 2+ attack and a cost of 3. If you have all 5 hero classes, you get +3 attack. Evacuate the city, engage all defense procedures, and get this man a shield. Oh, I'm going to love the quotes on this entire set. All 5 hero classes is a big feat. I don't think there's anything in the game so far that requires all 5 hero classes at once. But again, as Black Panther has multi-class cards for all of his heroes, it shouldn't be too hard if you're trying to build a deck with him. Reminder that having classes includes cards in your hand or cards in play. That includes things like artifacts. And the last card we're looking at today, and the second multi-class card, is Sift Futures. Looks like Doctor Strange's second common. It is Instinct Ranged, 2 attack for cost of 4. Phasing, choose a hero class, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's the hero class you named, draw it. And this obviously works great with phasing, because if you phase into Sift Futures, then you can play Sift Futures, and you know what card you just put there, so you'll be able to draw it with no problem. Now, I know with these sets that Upper Deck is only allowed to use the images they're provided, but I'm really enjoying the image choices so far, especially this one. This was such a cool moment in the movie, and I'm glad that it was one of the images they could use for a card. I can't wait to see what the rest of them are going to be. And that's it for this first Infinity Saga blog. We still know a couple of things. We know that there's a new keyword coming called Sacrifice, and we know that Sacrifice commonly occurs along with phasing. We don't know any other details about that, so we're going to have to wait for a future blog post, which of course I will bring you here. You can also check the link in the description for the official blog post on Upper Deck's blog. Until next time, take care.